Hey everyone, I'm Julie Kelly, CAG's Wellness Coach. Today's Fitness Friday is going to be part one of a two-part series consisting of shoulder mobility, stretches, and strengthening exercises. Today we're specifically going to focus on some mobility and stretching, and then in part two we'll focus a little bit more on some strengthening exercises. So like I mentioned in other videos that I've done before, lots of us are sitting at a desk, typing all day and rolling our shoulders forward, or we're texting, different things like that. So these shoulder stretches are going to help you open up that posture like we've talked about, and then also just relieve any tension you might be holding on to in the front or the back of your body or your shoulders. So let's get started. So first up, we're gonna start with some banded stretches. So if you don't have a resistance band like the one that I'm using in these stretches, you can also use a regular resistance band, or you can even use a long towel and hold both sides of it, and that will give you a similar feeling in these stretches. So we'll begin by holding both ends of the band or whatever you're using and raise it up to about shoulder height and just open it and close it back together. The entire time your palms will be facing down. You're just opening up as far as you feel like you can with your shoulder mobility and then closing back together. You can also open, hold for a few seconds, and then slowly close it back together. This is gonna work your back muscles and then also open up your shoulders and your chest. Next up, we're gonna use the band for this one as well, or whatever you're holding on to. We'll start with the band all the way down in front of us. Again, have a little bit of tension on it so you can get a nice good stretch. You'll keep your palms facing toward your body and then slowly raise the band up and over your head. So your arms will make almost a Y over your head, and then you'll lower back down. You're just going a little bit behind your head and then lowering back down. If you feel like you have the shoulder mobility to go all the way around and lower the band behind you toward your hips, you're welcome to do that as well. Again, release any tension on the band if you'd like to. Make it a little bit easier by just making the band a little bit looser, and that will make it feel like more of a stretch and less of a workout, and hopefully allow you to go all the way behind and then all the way forward. Repeat this a few times to really get a good shoulder mobility and opener in. That's it for today's shoulder exercises. Make sure to check in next week for part two, which will focus more on shoulder strengthening. See you then.